Are you experiencing pain and stiffness as a result of knee arthritis? Arthritis can be a result of overtraining, excessive use, and high impact activities that can accelerate the damage and degeneration of your cartilage of your joints. However, this use can also cause stiffening and aches in joints such as the knee as well. So it's important to choose safe and effective exercises when managing knee arthritis. Here are simple and effective exercises to manage knee pain from arthritis. A common side effect of knee arthritis is swelling. Swelling can occur on the inner aspect of the knee, across the joint, or even the back of the knee. Sometimes even to the point that if there's a lot of swelling behind the knee, it can create a bulge, what might be known as a bigger cyst. I'm going to show you a simple and effective way to help reduce the swelling in your knee so that it doesn't cause you too much stiffness or cause you to be too immobilized because of it. So let's begin by lying on our back. So by using simple physics, we're actually going to be lifting our leg up with our hands supporting the back of our knee. And we are going to be pumping our knee or doing knee swings. So similar to pumping water out of a well, we are creating hydrostatic pressure to push the swelling and fluid away from your knee joint. The additional benefit of this exercise is that we're keeping it elevated so that the fluid, with the help of gravity, drains away from that knee joint. We can perform these knee pump exercises for 30 seconds to a minute. Now, if you're having issues reaching and pulling your knee, you can do so by using the assistance of a towel. So go ahead and use a towel underneath the knee, and then pulling towards your stomach and pumping at the knee. I came up with this exercise simply by just applying physics, and hopefully this can help you as well. Another knee mobility exercise you can do are called knee circles, which many of you might have heard already. So we're going to do circles clockwise and counterclockwise. And you do that for 15 seconds each way. Let's perform some self-massage strategies and techniques to help alleviate the tension of the muscles that can result from knee arthritis. So using a lacrosse ball, let's first start lying on our stomachs and try to alleviate the front of our thigh here. So lying flat on our bellies, we're going to apply the lacrosse ball on the front of the thigh, just above the kneecap. And from there, we can just go ahead and bend at the knee, heel to buttock. So you're just going to bend your knee and move your heel as close to the buttock as possible. And you repeat this motion for 10 repetitions, performing a self-massage of the quadriceps muscle. You can place the ball, of course, anywhere in the front of the thigh you like that is stiff and tender. To massage the calf and the back of the knee, let's go ahead and place the ball underneath our leg in a spot that's stiff and tight. And with the ankle, you're just going to move your ankle up towards the ceiling and down. So performing an up and down movement with the ankle and foot. Performing this for 10 reps as well. Now, for those who are experiencing swelling or stiffness in the back of the knee, even placing it behind the knee can also be helpful too. And you can do the same thing, moving the foot and ankle up and down. This will try to help move some of that fluid and swelling away from the back of the knee. Isometric strengthening exercises have been shown to help alleviate pain. So we are going to be performing isometric knee strengthening exercises. The first one being quadriceps sets, or what we call quad sets. All you are going to need is a foam roller, or if you don't have a foam roller, you can use a roll-up towel. So let's go ahead and begin by putting the foam roller underneath the knee. The opposite leg can be either bent to support yourself or just off to the side straight. When we focus on performing this quadriceps set, we're actually going to be applying pressure from the back of our knee down into the roller, slightly lifting up our leg. This will help to contract the quadriceps muscle. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's apply a direct pressure down, and you see the quadriceps muscles contracting. We're going to hold this contraction for 10 seconds at a time, and let's perform this exercise 3 sets. To perform a bridge exercise, let's use a Swiss ball. Let's lie down on our back, and we'll put our feet onto the Swiss ball. So, in order to perform an isometric bridge exercise, we're just going to support ourselves with our hands and press up, performing that bridge, and holding this for 10 seconds and 3 sets. Trying to keep yourself in a nice linear straight position. Now we can turn this into a more dynamic exercise by doing hamstring curls. So when we bridge up, we can curl the ball with our heels towards our buttock and straighten out again. And we can do 10 repetitions of this if you like. Slow and controlled movements. To strengthen the inner aspects of our knees or our groin region, we're going to be performing squeeze exercises using the medicine ball. Let's go ahead and lie down flat on our back with our knees bent at this time and apply the ball between our knees. From there, all you need to do is squeeze your knees together firmly and hold that for 10 seconds. And again, 3 sets at a time. You can feel the burn on the inner thighs with this exercise. Good. And you relax. And then apply pressure again to repeat. Great. So this can also be a great exercise to burn the flabby parts of our inner thighs. To strengthen the outside aspect of the knee and thigh, we are going to be performing side leg raises. So let's go ahead and lie on our side with the knee that we're trying to do this exercise on being on the top. The support leg, we are going to keep it straight and bent. And then this leg that we are strengthening, relatively straight. And we are going to raise that leg up towards the ceiling at about a 45-degree angle, or halfway between 90. We're going to hold this exercise for 10 seconds at a time, performing it for 3 sets. Good. And you rest it on the other supporting leg in between. performing another set and trying to make sure we keep our foot and ankle facing forward and that the whole leg is right in line with the rest of our body, not too forward, not too far back. Now, if this exercise is easy for you, you can also try this exercise using a band wrapped around your legs. An exercise we can do to help improve our balance and proprioception for those with knee arthritis are single leg stance balance exercises. So standing in front of a chair, just in case. And for the leg that we're trying to improve our balance on, we're going to slightly bend it. And we're going to raise the opposite leg. And then we're going to let go of our hands from the chair. And we can hold this exercise for about 30 seconds at a time. What might help is if you stare at a spot with your eyes to help with your coordination. Now, to make it more challenging, we can use some other devices to make it more difficult. So here I have a Tupperware lid. You can also use a paper plate or some discs that slide against the ground. But most people don't have the discs, so why not use a Tupperware lid? Just another idea I had. So I'm gonna place it onto the side. Now I'll be gliding this disc here, or this Tupperware lid, with my opposite leg. So I'm sliding it forward. Slide it to on an angle, to the side, and pretty much performing a star. Oftentimes, patients ask me what exercise they can do and what exercise they can't do if they have knee arthritis. Now, it is important to identify high impact exercises and low impact exercises. People with knee arthritis should perform lower impact exercise if given the option or given the possibility to do so. High impact exercises are exercises such as running, sprinting, jumping, hopping, any agility exercises that can have a more increased risk of damage to the cartilage that can irritate and inflame our joints. So for those who have arthritis, it's actually more favorable to do low impact exercise as an alternative. When we talk about low impact exercises, we can refer to them as exercises such as aquatic exercise, such as swimming or aquacides. Now, I know we're not all easily accessible to pools, so low impact exercises that are land-based might be a better alternative. Land-based exercises such as using a cycle, whether it's bicycling outside, using a stationary cycle, or a recumbent bike. Other options can include using a rowing machine and even an elliptical. So when it comes to cycling, rowing, and ellipticals, the devices can take some pressure away from the joints as you do cycling movements, gliding motions with the rower, and gliding up the elliptical like you're moving up and down the stairs. So that can remove some of the additional stress and strain and pressures off our knees when we're exercising or just general joint irritation. So it is important for people with knee arthritis or arthritis in general to remain active. So people are typically concerned or scared when they are diagnosed with arthritis and then they stop exercising. But this is quite the opposite. You want to stay active and exercising, but making sure it is low impact so it doesn't cause further damage to your joints, but you can still get the benefits, the medical and health benefits from exercise, which is very key to arthritis, because we know that motion is lotion. Moving the joints will help lubricate the joints and help it glide and move more easily throughout our days. And so we can have a healthy and active lifestyle. Here's a fun fact. Research has shown that if you lose 1 pound of weight, it can reduce 4 pounds of pressure off your knee joints. Just food for thought if you have knee arthritis.